Hey friends, it's Jen from Gold Nutrition. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen. I'm a registered dietitian, the founder of Gold Nutrition, and a planning enthusiast. And today we are putting Erin Condren onto discs. So if that sounds good to you, then just keep watching. Okay, guys, I am excited and nervous because I am going to attempt to put Erin Condren onto discs. So, as you know, if you have been subscribed for a minute, and if you're new here, welcome. I recently jumped back into half letter size after using a mini happy planner for quite some time. I have a video a couple of videos back where I set up this half letter and I talked about how it was kind of a 1 month experiment, but the experiment is going to continue. So I recently became intrigued by Erin Condren. Well, that's not exactly true. I've been a little bit intrigued by Erin Condren for a long time, and I've never used any Erin Condren products, but I also felt fairly certain that I wasn't a coil planner. And I like coils themselves. I don't mind them, but I'm a disc-bound girl. I like the flexibility of using discs. It works for me right now anyway. So ironically, I got a book-bound Erin Condren, an A5 size, to try to see if I could put it on discs into my half letter. So the difference between half letter and A5 is that A5 is a little bit wider and half letter is a little bit longer. So I could actually put the exact measurements in the description box if that's helpful to you, but let me put them side by side. So you can kind of see that, this one's a little smaller. I think it's gonna work. So first, I'm just gonna give you a very quick flip through of this in case you're curious and you're not familiar with Erin Condren. And then we're gonna go about trying to put this thing on discs. This is an Erin Condren Softbound planner. It's a horizontal layout. It's not a planner you can get anymore. I managed to get my hands on it, but it's not available anymore. This was a 21 to 22. Well, actually, wait, this is definitely a 2022. I want to look at it together with you. I looked at it before, but I haven't looked at it in a moment. I haven't had it that long either. But I wanted to do this with you guys because I didn't find any videos that showed putting Erin Condren on discs. There's videos of putting some other book-bound planners onto discs, a few out there. I just know from experience that book-bound planners don't work for me, but it is really pretty. I think this is like a vegan leather cover, they consider it. It's the Flora design. I don't know much about Erin Condren in terms of like when they launch things and things like that. They did have a new release with coil planners and their ring-bound inserts. And that's another Erin Condren item that I have as well, but I'll show that to you next. But I have Daily Duo inserts in Flora. So I don't know why, but I just got very intrigued by the Flora. I was really wanting to check out their vertical layout. Even though I want to be, I don't think I am a vertical planner. But I don't know, something about the way their layout is. I just wanted to check it out. But I ended up with this horizontal, which, funny enough, that's what I've been using over this past month in my half letter, their arc inserts. And I'm just realizing that in a lot of ways, horizontal works really well for me. It did in the past, and then I went to dashboard layout. So anyway, it's just funny that this is horizontal. But so you just have like a soft pink interior and your cover page. And then I love this. This is all of 2022, but I like that it has lines so that you could mark a date and write down what it is. I really like that. And it was some of these upfront pages that really intrigued me about Erin Condren, like this. I really love this goals page, and I know people use it in a variety of ways, and it doesn't have to just be for goals. I would always use like my currently page in my happy planner, which is probably comparable to their dashboard for goals, and I think that I am going to use this for goals. It might be more like writing big picture things for the month. And since this planner, I think this planner goes, yeah, it's January to December of 2022. So I think since really I'm only going to use, half of the year, I might use it where I write my wants or what I'm hoping to achieve in the month here, and then what actually gets done. I might use it that way. But I haven't fully decided. So I do want to take out, now I'm not going to take this whole entire planner apart. I am going to take some of these upfront pages like these and put them into my planner because I really like them. You have heritage and awareness observances, some note pages, and then you get into the month. Now, in this softbound planner, their months don't have tabs. It's not really that big of a deal to me because in my half letter, I've been using dashboards with clear side tab dividers, so that's fine. I don't need them. So then this is what the monthly spread is like. Now, obviously January has gone by. I'll still hang on to these months that have gone by. Then you get a nice, I love this. And this is part of what made me really want this. You get this nice note page and then your dashboard. So I kind of love this for maybe like a goals brain dump or your vision statement or something like that. And then the nitty gritty of your goals, like some steps here. Yeah, I like it. So then after the dashboard, you get into your weekly layout, which is a horizontal, like I mentioned. And it's in the Flora design. So there is design on every page. Now, usually I really don't like that because I am a decorative planner. But I've also lately kind of been realizing that as much joy as it brings me, and it really does, and it really does motivate me to be in the planner, it really does do that for me. But if it's stopping me from using the planner because I don't have time to do it or something like that, then that's silly. I thought maybe it would be nice to have something with decoration on the page, and that was kind of what got me looking at this in the first place. So I'm going to see how it goes over this month. It's January 2022, and then, yeah, that's the only pain, like no divider in here. But I think you can buy tabs from them. I'm not sure. So then, yes, this is February, really pretty. And then, continues, but the flowers change, but the layout stays the same, monthly, note page, dashboard, and then into your horizontal. After the last page, there's 2 note pages and these future plan pages, and then this. So really nice, but just the binding isn't for me. Okay, so now we're gonna get into trying to take pages out of here, and I'm a total newbie at this, you guys, but we're gonna give it a whirl. So I did watch some videos, as I mentioned, of people taking apart other book-bound planners or notebooks, and there was a couple different strategies there, but overall, for the most part, these kinds of books are sewn, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but there are threads in the binding here. So I've seen people just put an X-Acto knife and cut it, which I do have my X-Acto knife here. But I also saw some people talking about applying heat, like using a hairdryer or something like that to the spine, and that helped loosen glue. Now, since I'm just trying to take out this section, at the moment, I'm not going to try to mess with heat unless I have to. I'm going to just see how I do with cutting these threads. This is the section that I want to take out. This is the start of July, goes to here. I did find where there's threads. There are threads here. So I'm going to give this a whirl. So I'm going to kind of bend the book back a little. If I bend it a little more. Honestly, guys, I'm like, I'm in denial of how much I need glasses. So I probably really should have grabbed my glasses, and I still can, obviously. But oh, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. So actually, I think I pulled out part of June. That's okay. So let's see. So if I want the note page that goes with this, I would have to take the last page of June. I don't think I need that. I have lots of note paper, so I think I'll leave that all, although it's attached. All right, so I see. So let's see. So this first section that I pulled out, just to show you what happened, I have that front page. Then I have my monthly spread. Then I have the note page and the dashboard. And then I have my first week of July. And then I got to this page, and that's what pulled out. So let's see now if it'll just pull out. I need this, 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 and this. Nope. All right. So maybe it's at that point that it's glued.
Hey friends, Editing Jen here. Just wanted to jump in to let you know that there was a little bit of footage that was lost. So unfortunately, you don't see me removing everything. I did have to struggle a little in the areas where there was a lot of glue in the spine. I did jump off camera and try applying some heat, although I don't think I was probably aggressive enough with doing that. So in the end, I sort of used my X-Acto knife to kind of cut it out, coax it out. You'll end up seeing that I damaged one of the pages a little bit, but overall I got it all out successfully, and you'll get to see the rest of that. So thanks for your patience. These things happen, right? This video didn't go as smoothly as I hoped, but I really did enjoy making it, and I appreciate you being here. So thanks, and back to the video.
All right, so I thought I should show you this part. So these pages came out, and then they're one big piece, but they don't all align. And plus, in order for me to punch them, I do have a lavender punch and I do have a happy planner punch. I'm going to use my lavender punch because it's more heavy duty and it's better suited to the half letter size. Even so, I don't want to overtax it by doing like big stacks of papers, so I want to separate the pages. Plus, in some cases, it's attached in such a way that you're taking two things that don't go together. So I kind of have to. So I'm just hoping this is lined up okay, and I'm using my paper trimmer because I notoriously can't cut straight lines. So wish me luck that I'm lined up good. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. All right, good. But this is actually August. But that's okay, because I'm probably going to use it. So that's going to go there. So I'll just show you too, like, see how the spine is here in the center? You have quite a bit of glue going on and strings. So it was a little bit of a struggle, but in the other areas where you were just cutting threads and it wasn't really glued, it was very easy to take it out. So I'd say the majority of it is doable. Okay, let's see how we did here. So this is that, just the little monthly overviews page. And I only took the one page that was July to December because honestly, I don't need the other one. And the other one was much more glued in, so I didn't feel like wrestling with it. When I punch it, it's not offensive. You're only just barely touching the lines here. You're not going over the calendars. Same thing here. Basically, the punches are in the spine. So that's cool. Obviously this is printed to the edge, so it's gonna go into it a little, and that's all right. And yeah, it impedes the monthly boxes a little, but not too bad. Fine on the dashboard. It's not going into the boxes, and I think it's fine. So yeah, so that works out really nicely. So the other thing that I got, like I mentioned, were some daily inserts that are punched. And I did kind of play with these a little, but let me grab them and then I'll talk about it. I had also purchased these daily sheet inserts. They're A5 size, the inserts for their ring bound system, but I'm not a ring bound planner. That are daily sheets in the Flora design. So it's the same exact folders, but this is only October, November, December. It was around $15, so I thought it was a great way to try it. It does come with a monthly, even though I may not use it, or at least not in that section. I only use dailies like a couple times a week, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. So I really don't need them dated, and I really don't need like, a full month in my planner, but it does come with the dashboard, which is nice. And then these are the sheets, and I really do like the layout because it's has the time blocking over here, and it does have half-hour lines, which I really appreciate. And then the to-do list. I just wish there was no calendar, and I wish the lines went down more, but I just wanted to try it. If you punch it with just the ring, the ring punches there, then you see them, and it was really bothering me. So I decided to just trim it and then punch it. It does go into the numbers and the lines a little bit, but it's not too bad. It doesn't really, I don't really mind. It doesn't really bother me. So I'll show you that more when we put it in the planner. So I'm going to open up the planner and we're going to put some of this stuff in here. All right. So this is the beginning of my half letter planner, which I did change out the dashboards and things when I changed the discs. I'm not sure also if this got recorded, but I have this planner on rose gold discs from the Happy Planner. They're mini ones, so they don't fit a lot. So right now I only have like 1 month of planning and 1 month of wellness planning, and then some daily pages and notes pages, and that it fits fine on these discs. Ideally, I'd like 1-inch discs, but I think what's going to happen is that I'm already getting sick of the pink and it's getting dirty. So I'll probably end up changing things up in like a month or two. But anyway, this is a dashboard from Jane's Agenda. I do have a code where you can save a little money on Jane's Agenda down in my description box, and a referral link. So I'll earn a credit if you use it. So thank you so much if you do. I love Jane's Agenda. So this is really pretty. So I wanted it in the front. I thought it looked really pretty with the cover. And then if you'd seen my other video, you know that I was reusing these ARC inserts. These actually, no, I wasn't reusing. These were the right dates. I was reusing this layout in my wellness section and redating it, but I actually changed that since. But I think that will just be in another video because this was a process. And yeah, I think if I give an update on this half letter, then it'll probably just maybe be like later in the month. And then maybe I'll have more to say too about all the things I tried. But this is the horizontal layout from ARC. So I'm gonna see, I think actually before that, what I want to put in is these pages. So yeah, so I want to put these in. Yeah, I really like that lavender punch. The punches are really nice. They turn really easy. So now I'll open it up. I'll have this kind of like sort of future plans to me kind of section. And then my goals section, and then it'll turn to the weekly area, and I'll have like the dashboard. But like I said, I don't want to take June out yet, and I never ended up doing anything with the front of this. I was too busy, but I did decorate my planner, and I did use my planner like more than I have in a really long time. So yeah, I guess like, cat's out of the bag that this has been going well for me. This is this current week. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. And the difference that I'm kind of sad about is that in this layout, Saturday and Sunday are split. So you get this extra area down here. Now I would cover it up because it had calendars. I don't know why they insist on putting these extra monthly calendars in all these planners, but anyway. And then it has your notes section down here. In the Erin Condren layout, it's not like that. So I feel like I'm going to miss that a little, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to see how it goes. So that's the end of June. So let's see if July will fit. I don't know if it's gonna, because this is pretty full. But here we go. We're going to give it a whirl. And the quality of this Erin Condren paper, it's really nice. I've heard that it's the same weight paper as in their coiled life planners, but that it's a little bit different. And I've never felt the paper in their coil planners. And I know this company is kind of famous for their paper. But yeah, I think the paper is really nice. Now, this one page was pretty messed up. And I'm going to have to see. I'm going to use my crocodile punch, even though I'm probably going to have to repair it too. But this is tricky. All right. That crocodile punch is so awesome, you guys. I broke the hinge that like holds it shut when you're storing it, and that's kind of a bummer. But I mean, it otherwise still works fine, and I love it. I use it all the time. So some of these pages are kind of jagged because I think I need a new blade on my paper trimmer, and also because of the struggle with the glue. But overall, I think the pages look fine. They fit the planner fine. Now the only thing is they are a little wide. So see, like in comparison, they are a little wide, and it'll just be interesting to see if that's a problem with the pen loop, but it looks like maybe not. I might just have to make sure it's in place. No, it should be fine. It's a little bulky, but I think it'll be fine. So I guess that's a consideration. But it also might just be, yeah, I'm not sure. That might be an issue. I might have to trim them a little. Probably I won't with this month. And then if I decide I want to keep using this for sure, maybe in the next month, I would trim this a little. And I think it would still be fine in terms of where the punch would lie in the paper, especially this lavender punch isn't really deep. But like I said, I'm a newbie to this, so that's probably what I'll try next time. But yeah, I'm excited to try it. And then I'm going to put these daily pages into all this random stuff. I kind of pulled it apart to grab that page out, and it's out of my reach at the moment. I love this dashboard too. Isn't it pretty? So this is where, like, sometimes I was using note pages for daily pages, and then here's the couple that I'd thrown in here. My daughter wrote on that one, so cute. So I think I'll just throw these in here like this. So I punched, it seems like I punched this kind of low, but let's see. Well, it's not hanging out, no, so it's fine. I don't know. I mean, that's the hard part, is that you're adapting things. So you kind of learn as you go, and you probably get better at it as you go. Because this one, I felt like I punched a little too high. And these, I feel like I punched them so that they hang down a little too low. So I think learn as you go. But it's fine. It doesn't stick out from under the cover or anything. So I'm excited. I'm excited to try Erin Condren on discs, in addition to some of the other stuff I'm using. An update will be coming on this half letter and how it's working for me, and if I feel like I'm going to continue in it, or if I'm considering going back to my mini. I will keep you guys posted. So if you'd like to know, you can always hit that red subscribe button down below and click the bell and select all notifications. Then you will be notified when my videos go up. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, give it a big old thumbs up. I appreciate it so much when you do. That tells YouTube that you're enjoying the video, and this way more people can come on the journey with me. And so I do appreciate it when you do that. And yeah, that is going to do it for this one, you guys. We have put Erin Condren on discs. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Bye.